Welcome, friends. This is the Oracle of the Feather Crown Tree, and this is your Moon in Aries, Sun in Cancer reading. We are going to do a little 6-card spread here. I'll explain the positions as we move through them, and then I will leave a timestamp below should you want to jump ahead to the intuitive part of this reading as I start with reading the messages from the author's books associated with the decks. So in the center position, we're going to start with those cards, and we're going to ask the question, how can my emotions reflect higher states of consciousness? And our first card out is from the Moon Oracle deck, and it is Ishtar. Ishtar stands holding a serpent in her right hand and a sacred animal, the lion, in her left. Traditionally, she traveled in a chariot drawn by lions. Before her, standing in an elegant pot, is a plant, which is a representation of the transforming plant that Gilgamesh went to the bottom of the sea to retrieve in order to make all humans immortal. The twisting serpent that Ishtar holds was sent to attack Gilgamesh to prevent him from reaching the transforming plant. Instead, the serpent devoured the plant, gaining immortality for itself. In the image on the card, Ishtar's breast is revealed because among her followers, she was known as the mother of the fruitful breast. Her costume is half warrior and half priestess, depicting the two diverse sides of her character, warrior and lover. Around her neck, she wears the collar of power and authority. Beneath the image are the symbol for the water sign Pisces and the moon disk of the white goddess. This white goddess indicates that you must be firm and take strong, positive action to achieve your aims. If you have selected this card, you will need to fight for something you wish to regain. It may be necessary to symbolically strip down to the barest essentials. Give up everything else in order to fight this particular battle. And even then, you may need to call for assistance at the end. The element of Pisces is water, and it is the ability of water to flow around or wear down any obstruction that is at the heart of the meaning of this card. If this card is selected, March can be a significant month in regard to the question. Now, the card below it is from the Mudras deck, and it's kind of the therapy card for the previous message. So you have reason, think it over. The mudra for musing, Yampasham. Calm down and find a place where you can think over a problem in peace and quiet. Look at it from one point of view and then another. Try to get an overview and then consider each detail one by one. Find the right proportion so that everybody and everything has its due. This is the way to produce dependable results. Picture yourself on top of a mountain. Your gaze encompasses your whole life, your doings and your dealings with other people. Or perhaps the scope is smaller, concentrated upon a particular issue, which is bothering or concerning you. From this vantage point, you can simply see further and more clearly, and you greatly increase the chances of finding the best solution. Constructive and positive thoughts are the seed corn of a life of fulfillment and joy. So very true. Okay, so over on the left, we are going to ask a different question. How can I ground higher energies to manifest an enlightened reality? And the card that's first out will be from the Sacred Sites deck. The energy focus of this card is transcendence. Anuradhapura. Are you troubled by uncontrollable thoughts or emotions? Do you often react without consideration? Your thoughts have great power as they become words and then deeds. Mastering them is vital if you are to change your life for the better. This is so mirroring the last card that we just had. And transcend your previous difficulties. This temple is the home of the beautiful stupa, Runawali Saya, the largest of its kind in the world, which is built in 140 BCE and is said to house relics of the Buddha. It is shown here surrounded on all sides at its base by elephants, which symbolize mental strength. You need to tame your mind and direct its power positively. A daily practice of meditation can help you with this. The power symbol on this card is a sword-wielding lion, king of the beasts, an emblem of royalty associated with courage. In Sri Lanka, the lion also represents the native Sinhalese, whose name means lion people. The elephant and lion symbols on this card show you that you have the wisdom, courage, and strength to take ownership of your thoughts and actions, now in a manner benefiting your highest good. And this last message's therapy card is going to be from the Essentials Oil deck, and we have Women's. Its theme is soften. Its trigger statement is I take control, and its true statement is I am compassionate. Take a moment and allow yourself to see things from your heart center. From that place, allow your intuition to guide you. That's a message I feel like I need to hear all day long. Okay, so our next card is going to be addressing how can connecting to the higher dimensions of reality help myself and others evolve. We're going to take this one from the Angels of Atlantis deck. And we also have Gabriel. We had him last time too. This time the message is one of grace. The Oracle of Gabriel wishes you to receive the heavenly gift of grace. This is always given when we most require it. Therefore, consider how you may have miscreated an aspect of your life and are therefore experiencing an absence of this divine elixir. Gabriel is asking you to unfold your wings and fly like a swan to cleaner water. There you will sample a renewed state of being, sensing the purities of life and truly recognizing your soul as a gift of grace. Chant Om 3 times, and you will feel grace surging through every neural pathway. And our last card to give a little direction from the Gabriel message is from the Rainbow Oracle. We have new beginnings. Green is the color of new beginnings in life. When you pull this card, you can rest assured that this is a time to let go of the past, to embrace a new start. You may start to notice the inklings of new things coming into your life. This could come in many forms: new friendships, a new job, a home move, or even a new relationship. Have faith in these new changes as they come with a sense of renewal and uplifting energy that you should embrace. Meditate on this green and let this color enter your energy field. Use the energy of this color to generate new ideas in your mind, and let these ideas guide you along new paths. I embrace new beginnings that are coming into my life. Now for the intuitive aspect here, I'm getting that there is a certain amount of desire to control things that may be quite harmful to you, quite scary. It seems like you may have them sort of in your control, as if you've made them almost children in your command, and you're really paying them no mind as they throw fits. You are focused on something else, and it's showing that you've been growing pretty profoundly, and that you are just very much almost prolific right now in your ability to be growing and being in that energy. So it's a very intense, almost like mama bear energy that I'm getting as far as the energy that you may be centered in. There may be some lofty things that you have been achieving. Maybe you didn't quite achieve one to the pinnacle, but you have achieved another one at least, and it seems like there's this just ease with that process of like achieving, maybe going into the valley and having to be in that space for a while and then climbing back up and achieving something else. And it seems to give you a sense of purpose and different perspectives in life as you go through this kind of ebb and flow, and as far as going up and down with your path, your journey in reality. And there's times when things may be cloudy, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad cloud. Like there can be happy, beautiful clouds that add just a little mystery to what you're doing in your day-to-day life. And it looks like you have plenty of emotions, plenty of good thoughts to give to your reality. It's just a matter of how you want to look at it and frame things. Yeah, I see you really in charge and holding, letting your words guide you and speak for you and define you, and you will defend your words. You're speaking your truth for sure. You may even be going against the masses that are going in an entirely different direction repeatedly, and you are marching, so to speak, to your own tune, and really in the support of a higher minded energy that you are connected to, and a deep like mother of all mother energies from this sort of elephant archetype here coming in to back you. Very, very strong archetypal male and female energies of kind of a mother, father that are imbued into your sense of direction and purpose. And you may be kind of struggling with this idea of, power, and if you're going to misuse that power or use it wisely, it may be a good reminder to think about how the Buddha approached problems and interpreted reality. There was not a warlike quality to his nature, so this may just be a little message to say, don't forget the other side, the other energy that you can bring in, that is that it can still be strong, but it can be strong in a way that isn't fierce. And there's a sense of freedom and almost going towards something new in a way where it feels very wise, very promising. And it's not that the space that you were in before was any less, but it's just part of life. Like, we have to travel, we have to keep experiencing new things, and you're taking that risk in a way that is, I guess, graceful. You're not fighting that need to stay in the flow of reality. And it may, you may not feel wholehearted quite yet about it, but there's an inkling of starting to fall in love, of letting your heart lead you a little bit towards your purpose and what you feel drawn to, what you feel magnetized towards. So that concludes this reading. Let's get together for the next reading. Plus, if you want to share in any of the other readings I have amongst my different playlists, feel free to partake. Sending you blessings, so much warmth, and much, much love. Take care, you guys.